Bangarang, and welcome to the inaugural episode of Bangarang Boss Guides. I'm Rufio Lost Boy, and today we'll begin our journey through Horizon Forbidden West. Before we do, fair warning, this guide may contain light spoilers via boss cutscenes, dialogue, or gameplay, so if you're trying to avoid those, this is your last chance to do so. But, without further ado, let's dive into my guide for the tutorial boss, Slitherfang.
Planning, where are you? Finishing this the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots.
Slitherfang is a large snake-like machine with acid breath. It's pinned to the far side of the arena for now, but it's far from helpless. At this point in the game, you don't have a lot of resources at your disposal, so tactics are limited. Like any of the enemies in Forbidden West, you'll want to scan them with your focus and learn their weak spots and elemental strengths and weaknesses as soon as you can. Its weak spot is the wheels on its underside below the head, and it's weak to ice damage, among others. I found that the ice bombs worked well enough, but bow shots in focus mode seemed more effective. Slitherfangs can do a few different attacks you'll want to watch out for. The first you're likely to see is an acid stream. It doesn't hit too hard, but it will leave pools on the ground where it misses you and will do a bit of damage over time when you hit. You can completely avoid this by taking cover behind the rocks in the arena, or by simply using your dodge roll effectively. Its next attack is a lunging bite attack. It's not too hard to dodge if you notice it rearing back, but the lead up is short, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Also note this attack will smash right through the rocks, ruining some of your cover for the acid attacks, so you're going to need to dodge this one rather than hide from it. Also note, if you get too close to the Slitherfang, it can thrash around and deal a bit of damage. Nothing major, but just something to keep in mind. Now, once you've dealt enough damage to the weak spot, you can knock the head down to the ground and get some melee damage in, or even a critical strike. It shouldn't take too long to knock off the plating and expose the canisters from there.
Try spinning at me now! There! The canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Now that its canisters are exposed, Slitherfang will use an additional attack, a huge horizontal swipe across the field. It hits like a truck, but it's easier to dodge just by rolling backwards. Just don't be too close to the front of the arena and you should have plenty of time to dodge this move. With its canisters exposed, keep firing away at those and dodging the attacks best you can, and healing as needed. Once you've dealt enough damage, the boss will break free from the debris, pinning it down.
Take this thing down.
Aloy will prompt the player to scan for anything useful, which will show you a heavy weapon you knocked off the boss itself that will make short work of the final phase if aimed well. Pick up the coil blaster and aim low, as hitting the head will be tricky while it's thrashing around. Body shots are more than enough on the normal difficulty to finish off the fight. However, you may need to find another blaster on higher difficulties, or just finish it off with your normal blaster.
It's dead. Finally.
Defeating Slitherfang will get you to level 2 and award you some shards and crafting materials. That's gonna do it for my guide for Slitherfang. If you haven't already, please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and click the bell icon so you'll always know when another video is available. Thanks for watching, and Bangarang!